Damn, I didn't know the audio hadn't been working. Namaste. Well, here we go as we settle in. Blessings to you as we settle in for what I'm sure is going to be an extremely special night together. I would like to welcome Dropkick Disco back. Namaste to you. Your presence is felt. Your presence is warm. May we feed on your warmth this evening as we sojourn into that which the universe holds for each of us tonight, as every night. Blessings to you. Also, PNAS has been fixed. I've received, everyone stopped direct messaging me about PNAS. PNAS has been repaired. Namaste to you. We'll be getting started in just a moment.
Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Namaste to you, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now tonight, we're going to get into the body. The body is unfortunately the sole vehicle for our conscious expression in this life, in this world. And as such, nutrition stands as a pillar of our sojourn. So tonight, let's look at the potato. That and much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Hello, everyone. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which... Let's see if we can fix it. Hold on. Audio fix. Mic. Yeah, for some reason, everything is very high. I don't really know why. One sec. Testing 1, 2. This is a test. Yeah, high as hell. It's a problem that involves... This is a test. It is... I have no idea what's going on. Let's fix it. Let's fucking... Will this fix it? Will this fix it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna get there. We're almost there. Pull you down a little bit. Is that better? Is that a little bit better? Wow, there's something wrong with this one. Okay. All right, we'll figure it out. One of my plugins isn't working. Namaste. Is this a little bit better? It's still distorted, but I'm intelligible. I tested this a moment ago. It's close, right? Yeah, it's close. Let's see. Testing 1, 2. All right, man, these converters. Does anybody know anything about the converters, RCA to HDMI converters? I might need better ones. I think that's what my problem is. I think we're close, right? Yeah, I have kind of these basic HDMI to RCA and back converters. After fucking around with different ones, but yeah, this is what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like tonight. Let's see here. Well, namaste to all of you. Mother Nipplebottom with 100 bits. Namaste to you. So here we go. Mother Nipplebottom coming on strong for tonight's theme, which is the power of the potato. Mother Nipplebottom sharing the perspective. Potato does not go with hot dogs. Now, Mother Nipplebottom, we know to be a relatively sage presence in our community. Someone who speaks from a place of insight, of experience, has a sort of natural gravitas. But I have to say, upon reading that last statement, that was offensively stupid and wrong. I can imagine a number of ways that potatoes go with hot dog. I can imagine those Korean corn dogs that have a potato around the hot dog. I'm talking like fries and hot dogs. Mother Nipplebottom, what are we talking about here? What exactly are we what are we talking about? Historic Cupcake with 100 bits, communal vision. Historic Cupcake, Potatoes go with everything. Namaste. Interesting. So here we go. We got a back and forth right now between Historic Cupcake and Mother Nipplebottom, each kind of picking a side of the fence about as potato relates to the hot dog, which is pretty interesting. Namaste to my community. Blessings to you. Mary Lou coming in with tater tots, baby. So Mary Lou really coming in hot and hard for the tater tot camp. Blessings to you. And we're going to we'll have a little poll at the end to see what is our favorite preferred form of potato in our lives as we nutrition ourselves along the sojourn to the next level. Yahoo Serious coming in with 500 bits, demanding nothing, saying, give me nothing. Give me nothing. And blessings to you, Yahoo Serious, for that extremely generous donation of 500 bits to the program of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside of us, and outside of us, internal and external, to unlock and unleash the power within as it courses through our veins in this very moment. A power that you've sensed you possessed all along, but have been afraid of. Oh my goodness gracious, George in Space resubbing for the 3rd month. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, George in Space. Limo driver pending driving while intoxicated. Well, good luck with the charges, George in Space. I believe, you're the one that I believe that is a better driver drunk. Blessings to you, George. Now, here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, once again, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And tonight, we are devoting our focus to one, within our insatiable, inexhaustible march to the next level, to the place in which our power and resonance will truly allow us to blossom, so to speak, to become that which we were meant to become. The first question you see on the screen when we begin our exploration is, are you ready to become yourself? Are you ready to become yourself? R, state of being. But a question, state of being maybe. You, the person across from me, the one looking at the screen, listening to my words. You ready? Are you prepared? Are you ready? Are you in a state of preparedness, of readiness, of preparation, ready to take that which is in the last part of this session, become? The act of process of becoming. To become is the point of becoming is a sort of flowering, a blossom, if you can imagine that, sort of like a turtle that just keeps growing. And Phil Z, Blossom, great show except for the main character, Blossom. So not a fan of Blossom. I didn't have a problem with her. I thought she was a cute, little character. Namaste. Blessings to you. Wow. For the 50 bits. I really appreciate that, sociopathogen. Namaste to you. Oh my God, and a subscription. Holy moly. Guys, we are in a generous, vivacious, energized mood tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. I see people that know the value of investment, Borealis Black being one of them. Explorer, convicted public masturbator. Namaste to you. Volume is low. Also, I see that dirty little stash trying to peek through. Yes, this is it. This is after not shaving for about a week. Yes. Now the volume's low. Now it's way low. Hold on. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, it's still way low. I wonder if these converters are going. Testing 1, 2. Hold on, I'm going to add a thing real quick. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, test. Testing, test, test. Testing 1. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1. There. Now there's a buzz. Hey, you just can't win. Namaste. That's going to have to be, I think that's it. That's it for now. So namaste. Is there a big buzz? Is there a big buzz in there? It's the NWS audio setting, or I'm not got it. It could be, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of old shit. I will apply to be your audio engineer. Goo-woo. Peppercorn Patty, would you like to be my audio engineer? You're the first applicant. You're hired. Namaste to you. Okay, Hippo Cryptomatic, it's good. Thank you so much, Hippo. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool, good. So guys, as I was saying just a moment ago, among the blossoming and among the act of becoming, are you ready to become what? Become a park bench? Become a fistful of sand? Become a little puff of air, of vape smoke? Is that what we're becoming? No, we're becoming ourselves here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Just leave it, save it for a jazz break. It's minor. Thanks so much, Phil. Appreciate the feedback on that. Thank you so much. And we'll tend to it a little bit later if it becomes a problem. If it becomes too much, the audio's been kind of jumping around. Just let me know. Let me know. Oh, holy freaking moly! Ecto Cooler 69, Explorer Surrogacy Advocate. Namaste. So we'll not step up to the plate, Ecto Cooler, to become a surrogate, like a pregnancy surrogate, but interested in the process and thinking it is a positive step for many people. Blessings to you. Really appreciate that, Ecto, and thank you so much for, is that a prime? Yeah, for the prime. Oh, goddamn, do I love primes. Oh, my Lord. A prime. There's nothing sweeter, more succulent, more decadent than a prime, because I know the emotional energy that goes into protecting your prime and putting your prime in the right place, even on months where you got to tighten the old belt. When you're going to be sucking on potatoes and chewing on ramen, you can't even afford the light of day. Even then, you have a prime to spend. And if you choose to spend it here, know that it's going directly to the program. It will not be put to a better use anywhere on this site than at Explorations with Leslie Tanner with Namaste. Blessings to you. It's good to be with you. Good to be here. Good to see you all. I see so many familiar names in chat. I'm very excited. Historic Cupcake, blessings to you. Dropkick Disco coming in first, sliding into home first, saying hello at the top of the chat, top of the welcome screen. Blessings to you. I'm seeing 13th Juggalo, also good to see you as well. Fantastic to feel your presence and warmth tonight on our exploration, which I could not be more excited about. I simply could not be more excited about communal vision. Very exciting about this perspective from Mother Nipplebottom. Mr. Potato Head would hate to know that all potatoes are female. Ooh, yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet Mr. Potato Head would put a Mr. Potato gun in his Mr. Potato mouth. Because he seems like a slut, is what the point that I'm making. He seems like a guy he's just a real classic kind of Tom Selleck figure. You know what I mean? Just somebody who just loves being a man and is really looking for a home, so to speak. Namaste. Well, here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and like I said, I could not be more goddamn excited for tonight's exploration. Holy moly! Civic TV, great to see you. Oh my God, Civic, you've been doing great. I've been lurking in your chat. You've been doing great. I've been loving the streams lately, brother. I feel like the sort of the overlay and the aesthetic has really filled itself out, and I'm really enjoying myself. I don't like myself known because I like to observe. I like to see how the program affects my explorers. Namaste, and thank you so much. Civic TV 83, blessings. Good to see you, Civ, huh? It's good to see Civ. Always good to see Civ. Namaste. Now. Like I said, I could not be more goddamn excited to spend time with you and explore tonight's topic being the power of the potato. Now, the potato is a pinnacle of cuisine all over the earth. No matter the culture, no matter the ethnicity, no matter the gender, no matter the age, no matter the yada, 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 people are eating potatoes. They are very important, very popular, very flexible, very nutritious. A powerhouse of nutrition filled with such things as vitamin E, riboflavin, potassium, carotene, magnesium, citrus, and a host of all other things hosting within the humble potato. That is what we invite into our systems, into our bodies, and therefore into our spirit as we prepare these potatoes, either baked, fried, mashed, boiled. Maybe we roast our potatoes. Maybe we smoke our potatoes. Maybe we turn it into a curry. Maybe we turn it into a soup. Maybe we do this. Maybe we do that. Maybe we make a pancake. Maybe we can make a potato bread. What I'm saying to you guys is that for as many people as there are on this earth, there is a way to eat a potato. There is an exciting way to eat it. There's a boring way to eat it. There's a lazy way to eat it. And God damn it, if it hasn't kept culture after culture after culture thriving on this planet. You know, civilizations come and go depending on their ability to sort of bring, pull and integrate the potato into their lives. Pepperoncini, in 2014, a Russian family of 4 died from toxic gas released by rotting potatoes in a cellar in Lashevo, a town near Kazan. The victims were Mikhail Chalashev, 42, his wife Anastasia, 38, their son, and their grandmother. Ouch. Their 8-year-old daughter, Maria, was the only family member to survive, finding the bodies of her family after they were overcome by the gas. Well, that as sad as that is, I can only imagine how traumatized it must be to be that 8-year-old girl to simply, twist the doorknob. Maybe she's got pigtails in. She twists the doorknob, creaks it open. Normally, she's heard the sound of her mother's voice at that point. She's the familiar sound of her mother's voice. The sun has been setting for a couple minutes, and normally she hears her mother's voice ringing through the neighborhood to call her home for dinner. Dropkick, who is this? Historic Cupcake, namaste to you. Historic Cupcake. I was on vacation, and as a potato enthusiast, to come back to the power of the potato, it really feels like the program is speaking to me tonight. Thank you so much, Guru. TBW, the potato works. That's funny. A fun new twist on an old favorite. Thank you so much, Historic. So, Final Fugu, how are we feeling about sweet potatoes? Already choosing a divisive, dissenting little stature from Final Blessings. We'll get into it tonight. Let's just say that. Dropkick Disco, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. So Dropkick Disco kind of just letting everybody know that, she's a fan of that song. She's here to, and the audio is clipping again, huh? Audio clipping again? Audio clipping again? Audio clipping again? Something goofy's going on, huh? Yeah, it's all over the place. And so Orange Calcs, welcome. Namaste to you. Blocks Bunny 2, blessings to you. With the power of potatoes, I'm able to watch Explorations with Leslie Tanner tonight. Love the show, sir. You work wonders. Namaste to you, Blocks Bunny. I really appreciate that vote of confidence. I don't take that confidence lightly. That you could do anything with your night, and you could put your faith to transform your life within any program on this earth. That you give it to me, and that you give it to Explorations is no small thing. Danny Blue Jeans, Leslie Tanner is an anagram for real intense if you spell real with 2 L's, which I do personally. I have ever since, I remember going to Catholic school. I was raised Catholic, going to a Catholic school, and at the age of 8 years old, this nun, Sister, what was her name? Sister Roberta. She would wrap my knuckles with a yardstick every time I refused to spell the word real the way she wanted to. And I said no. Sister Roberta, you big fat bitch. I'm not going to do that. And then that really set her off. She actually held my head down in water. It was basically waterboarded before waterboarding was even a thing, which is a thing that I like to. I give a little feather in my cap. I was waterboarded before even all this waterboarding was a thing. I was there at ground zero of waterboarding, not as much 9/11. I was in Indiana at that point, but at 9/11 I was in school. But not at ground zero of being waterboarded, sort of it was not that bad. I don't really understand all the big problem, to be honest with you. I don't think I don't think we should be torturing anyone, but I don't think waterboarding is that bad. Patatas bravas, namaste to you. Format error, namaste to you. Blessings, I really appreciate that. I'm whispering and it's clipping, huh? Is it, if I keep my volume, do I got to keep my volume right here? All right, let's keep the volume right here tonight. I'm going to keep my volume right here. I'm going to have to keep it sensual. So, the ground zero, so to speak, of that, and it's just not that big of a deal. Like I said, I've been waterboarded. It's not. I came to think of it as a treat. Came to think of it as a celebration of my individuality at that point. So, tomato. Some people are made tougher than other people. So here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's 708-240-8953. I'm going to open the line in just a moment, and we're going to get into potato. Like I said, there are many opinions, many approaches about and around the potato. Now, there can be a million things you could do with it, and a million ways to benefit from it as well. Communal vision from Mother Nipplebottom: potato is in the nightshade family. They can poison you if you eat them green. Mother Nipplebottom. Well, that's interesting. That's a good thing to keep in mind. In trying to extract maximum value from our interactions with the potato. It's important to keep in mind. That if you can fuck up, and if you fuck up, you can die. So that's kind of interesting and fun. I appreciate that. Yeah, green potatoes can kill you, and also could be a benefit. If you want to kill someone, it can actually be a lot simpler than you think. You can just kill. You can just kill with a potato. You don't got to get fancy with a gun, with a knife, with any other sort of mechanism. You got a potato. You got a weapon. You can kill someone. Guns don't kill people. Potatoes do. So maybe we should ban potatoes, and maybe make the mentally ill and retarded. Maybe we should get background checks on them for having to get potatoes, because they could do a lot of damage with those potatoes. I can only imagine a sort of one of those like deranged, molested, autistic kids that do the mass shootings. What if they did mashed potatoes? They just kind of go in there and just start whipping green potatoes. Probably not as good of a batting average as a gun, but nightmarish nonetheless. Echo Lightwave. Just as Mr. Potato Head's appearance can be altered with various accessories and features, individuals within the monkey torture pyramid scheme often find themselves trapped in a perpetual game of disguise, where external facades obscure the essence of their true selves. However, beneath the ever-changing costumes and masks, the core identity remains unaltered, much like the underlying reality of Mr. Potato Head as a simple potato. Wow. I'm going to have to read that like 4 times. That was dense. That was a tome. That was an academic tome, and I really respect that, and I appreciate you sharing that. Wow. Wowie zowie. Now, guys, like I said, the reason I picked something so simple is because, all the stuff that I said already. But also, I know you guys don't really... there are a number of people in this chat, in our community here, that just simply do not prioritize nutrition. I know. You guys barely drink water. You're eating lots of dog shit, and just kind of not really even reflecting on why you're eating so much dog shit. So I'm just saying, lob. All right, let's get some nutrition in you. Let's start with potatoes. Okay. Now, is nutrition going to fix your depression? Not necessarily, but God damn it, if you keep eating the same way you've been eating, no fucking wonder you've been so sad. No fucking wonder you've been suicidally ideating. So let's take it seriously tonight. All right, let's have some fun. Potatoes, yes, everybody eats them. Let's have some fun, but also let's eat, drink some water and eat some real food. Okay. Interesting magnetic combo. Let's get into that. Hopefully you give us a call tonight. The power of the potato. Namaste. Now, guys, here we are. The line is now open. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Mother Nibblebottom with another perspective, another message. Really appreciate that. Potato or potato. Potato. You know what? Honestly, I say both. I say potato a lot, to be honest with you. Potato. 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 Have I said both? Interesting. 708-240-8953. The line is open. We're speaking about the power of the potato tonight. Blessings to you. Let's get into it. What are your favorite ways to eat potatoes? What are your favorite benefits of eating potatoes? Have there ever been moments in your life that you really relied? Darkwing 602, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Oh, there's a caller right now. Hold on one second, caller. I got to change my audio situation real quick.
Okay.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is one? We're loud again. One moment. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Now we're very soft, huh? One,
Fix
two.
it.
One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. Are we good? Audio good? Already a question for you from Explorer Phil Z. Caller, do you like fuzz all up in your vocal situation?
Yeah, I do.
Lots of noise. Audio is 100% shit. That's interesting. That's worse. Yeah, the audio sounds like shit. 1, 2, 3. Now it's soft. No, I fixed it and then it makes itself worse. Well, that's how it's going to have to be for now. For now, unless we restart the stream. Is it bad enough that I have to restart the stream? Ones, restart. Twos, no. Mostly twos I'm seeing. Twos, wonderful, wonderful. You guys are very helpful. All right, caller, focus back on you. Namaste to you, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, my roommate. Everybody, welcome Mish to the program. Namaste to you, Mish. How are you tonight?
I'm great. How's it going?
I'm wonderful. I'm having a wonderful evening, already just kind of settling in, and honestly very excited to talk about potatoes. You know, somebody said earlier, I think it was Mother Nipplebottom said that potatoes simply do not go with hot dogs, and I think that's a bunch of bull nonsense. What do you think about that?
I mean, don't you usually get fries with potatoes? Or with hot dog?
I think so. That's what I think. I normally do, and I really enjoy myself.
Fries is potatoes.
Fries is potatoes. That's a very good point. And I knew you'd have something. I was hoping you'd find some time to call tonight, Mish, because potatoes, I know potatoes are a very important food to you.
They are. I'm really passionate about this topic, honestly.
Wow. Now, let's chat about that. So you're sort of I would say you're as much of a resident authority as we have on the topic of potatoes. So, Mish, talk us about potatoes. What percentage of your diet consists of potatoes?
Honestly, probably like 60%.
60%?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's accurate. Expired MILF says, sliced, baked, mashed, diced pineapple potatoes, lemon potatoes, coconut potatoes, pepper potatoes, potato soup, potato salad, meat and potatoes, potato bun burger, potato sandwich. Anyway, like I was saying, potato is the fruit of the soil. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it.
That's right. There's so many ways to eat potato.
Yeah, absolutely. So 60% of your diet is potatoes. And Mish, take us inside of that. How are you operating on this 60% potato diet?
It's great. I honestly recommend it to everybody.
Interesting.
They're the best starch, I think. There's so many things you can do with them. I love a soup, a potato-based soup. I love
Communal Vision
a
from
mashed
Jessica Bears.
potato.
How do you feel about sweet potatoes?
I don't really care for them very much, to be honest.
If you had to eat them, what form of sweet potato would you get?
I like a sweet potato fry, but you can deep fry anything and it's good.
Now that's goddamn true, isn't it, huh? Phil Z, hey Mish, what kind of food group did you wish you ate but you can't bear it?
I think most leafy greens.
So you wish you could. You wish you could get some
Yeah,
leafy
because
greens.
I know they're good for you, but I really just don't like how they taste. They're so like sad and joyless to eat.
And so already another communal vision. You're very popular. You have to eat a salad with hot dogs to trick your body into not dying young. Any reflection on that?
I understand and do agree in my heart with that it would make sense to try and balance out the hot dog with the salad.
That's true. Well, in my years, I've never seen a single person eat a salad with a hot dog.
Yeah, I think logically it makes sense, though. I know it's not popular.
But I understand the reasoning there. Certainly understand the reasoning. You know, how do you get to the next level if you're dead?
That's true. You have to live. Dead people can't do anything.
Exactly. If you're dead, you're a big fucking loser, basically. And
yeah, the biggest loser, really.
Yeah, really. The sort of the embodiment of defeat. And if that's the case, then you're certainly not getting your way up to getting your way up to that next level that we speak about. So, Mish, before we get too in the weeds of all these other things, I want to take before that, communal vision from Phil Z. Hey, Mish, Mishy Pants, you ever hear of this salad-like leaf called rocket? What's up with that?
I don't even know. Rocket, is it arugula or is it different?
Fantastic
I'm looking
question.
it up now. It's the same thing. It's arugula.
It's arugula. Says, yeah. So it's been confirmed in chat. Mother Nipple Bomb says it's arugula. So what are your feelings on arugula?
I think it's fine sometimes.
Peppercorn Patty with a communal vision. Hey, Mish, how do you feel about a long-cut wet potato casserole? Long cut. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means.
Is that a southern
But
thing?
I'm intrigued. I'm open to it. I'm open to all form of potato. And I'm excited that there's some I may not have tried yet.
Peppercorn Patty says chip-like.
I'm into it.
Chip-like in style.
She said too wet for me. Is it hot or cold?
Long cut wet potato casserole. So is it soft or is it crispy like potatoes? Or is it just the shape and the thickness? It's hot. Apparently this potato salad is hot. Is this just
What's
scalloped
wet about
potatoes?
it? Is
this potatoes au gratin?
Yeah, is it like potatoes au gratin or what's the wet part?
Mish, in your opinion, what is the best way to prepare a potato for a wedding reception?
Funeral potatoes.
Take us inside funeral potatoes.
I love funeral potatoes, and I feel like I don't eat them enough. And I know...
Mano de Sangre, namaste to you. Explorer bus driver, resubbing with that Prime for the 4th month. And what a pleasure it has been to watch the progress explode in Mano de Sangre's life. It's really been a blessing to watch just the progress and the commitment coming from you and allowing that to transform your life here within and through the program. Blessings to you, Mano. Now, talk to me about funeral potatoes, Mishu. You know, I'm hearing a lot about funeral potatoes in the past 30 seconds. What the fuck is it?
It's kind of like a casserole. They're cubed up.
How small are cubes?
Pretty small. I think that the way they're made varies, like region to region. I always grew up with them being cubed up real small, and you put like cream of mushroom soup in it to get it wet and moist and cooking. And it's cheesy, and there's cornflakes on top, and I fucking love it. I love it so much.
That sounds tasty. No, that sounds tasty. Peppercorn Patty, can you put a picture of these long cut potato salad things in the Discord, please? I'm going to be interested to see this. And Communal Vision's got to catch up on them. This first one from Space Grime. So is the funeral for the potatoes?
It very well may be, because you're eating them. If you eat something, it die.
And another Communal Vision from Lump B Frock. Caller, is that served with funeral back meat?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to push that any further. And then Arrow OK. Lumpy Frock, thank you for that question. I really appreciate that perspective, that energy, that kind of fresh energy that you bring to the stream is really important. I'm so glad you're here, Lumpy Frock. Namaste to you. Now, Arrow OK with and Phil Z with another community before that. You are just the belle of the ball. They love talking to you. Phil Z 74. Mish, do you like you potatoes warm and thick or thin and crisp? Bonus points, cubes and boiled.
I like all of that. I also like them mashed up.
Interesting. And Clarkster's resubbing for the 4th month in a row. Namaste to you, Olympic swimmer. Exciting time for your people, your kind. This, the Olympic season. Lots of fun over there as you guys live in squalor, sleeping on sort of cardboard beds, performing like animals for the rest of the world. Blessings. Thanks so much.
I saw Peppercorn Patty said it is scalloped potatoes, but I call it long cut potato casserole. Yes, I do like that.
Are you the only person that does that? Peppercorn? Now, finally, Arrow OK. We're getting to Arrow. We're getting to your question. Finally. Arrow OK says, potato ricer, worth it for mash? Feels like a specialized tool, but IDK velvety mashed taters is something else.
Nah, I love a hand mashed potato. You gotta be patient.
So you're saying no to the ricer?
It just doesn't seem worth all this dang squeezing.
I love that. You're over that manual labor nonsense, huh?
Yeah, I mean mashing is manual labor, but it feels natural.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I just enjoy the mashing so much. I don't think of it as labor. Mish runs the tapes.
That's beautiful.
Look out, Idaho. Look out, Idaho. So just if someone's excited about you talking about potato. That's Phil Z.
Yeah, they respect the fuck out of me in Idaho.
Yeah, Peppercorn
They know
says
me.
yes. I honestly forgot what I asked Peppercorn. What did I ask?
If she was the only person that calls it long cut potato casserole.
That's what I did. I knew it was like, are you saying Peppercorn Patty with another communal vision? Hey Mish, if you're gonna mash a potato, what you putting in there? I do sour cream and butter and salt and pep also.
Ooh, that sounds fucking good. Really depends on the mood. I put hella butter in there, maybe some sort of heavy cream if we got it. If not, just like a few splashes of some kind of milk. I love putting garlic and dill in them.
Garlic and dill. Now I think garlic and dill is that nice touch.
Yeah, if you're feeling real slutty, put like a tiny pinch of MSG in it. You're gonna ascend.
Historic Cupcake says, I will eat literally any type of potato.
I agree.
Interesting.
I agree. A type of potato we haven't touched on yet, potato pancakes.
I know. That
Delicious.
word popped into my head while I was riffing at the beginning. And the potatoes, that's just one that didn't make its way out. Communal Vision coming in from Dropkick Disco. You gotta roast an entire head of garlic, then mash that into the mashed potatoes. It will change your life.
Shit. Whenever I'm patient enough to roast garlic, I will be doing that.
Interesting. Interesting.
Damn.
Now that's fun. Now thinking about roasting, I've been meaning to roast a whole head of garlic. That sounds so fun and enriching. You
know what? We should talk about our least favorite kind of potato, too.
Communal Vision from Hippocryptomatic. Hillbillies Way potato cakes at Firehouse 4th of July's, and they are delish.
That sounds so good.
Hillbillies Way potato cakes at Firehouse 4th of July's. What did that mean? I mean, it sounds good. It's painting a picture, but like like an abstract expressionist kind of like it's more about the feeling than about what I'm looking at. Restaurant trick: use a little hot broth instead of cream. That's from Mother Nipple.
Ooh.
Now that's interesting.
I think I have done that. It fucks so hard. Or
more than adding
the potatoes
fat?
In a broth.
More than adding fat, though?
I mean, is there not fat in the broth?
Yeah, but not as much as like heavy cream or something.
Yeah, but then you get like this beautiful flavor from the broth.
Yeah, Mother Nipplebottom says fluffier. They're fluffier if they're mashed. You can add too much fat, there's butter. Yeah, I know.
She's right.
That's true. Interesting perspective. Now. You know, one thing that I tried the other day was I tried making mashed potatoes by in a video I saw in a restaurant, they pushed it through a sieve. And it kind of like operated in like a ricer kind of situation.
Yeah, that was sad.
It was shit though. It was you remember that. You shared it with me.
Yeah,
it was shit.
they turned into like Crayola model magic.
Yeah, not good. Not good texturally. Namaste. Seventh Dragon Ball. Good to see you, Seventh. Namaste to you. Let's get a communal vision from Seventh. I like to put a lot of cream in my potato as well. They usually calm down after that. Who's they? Who's they, Seventh? Who's they? Who are you rubbing a little heavy cream on the gums of at home? Communal vision from Phil Z. Mish, let's flip this. Would you assault someone with batch of mashed potatoes and say, hey, you, mash this?
Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
So imagine you kind of cornered maybe in an alley enjoying
and I've got my little pot full of freshly mashed potatoes. They're still really hot.
They're piping hot, yeah.
And then they'd bother me in some way. And I'd be like, hey, you, mash this.
And it would burn their skin down to their skull.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. Have we talked Hasselback yet? High effort, high risk, high reward. This is going to be the last question from Mish before I move on. I know we're excited about potatoes, guys, but I want to hear multiple perspectives tonight, okay? So, Arrow, okay, have we talked Hasselback yet? High effort, high risk, high reward. Any review on that?
I don't think I've had a Hasselback potato. And I'm so excited to try it.
Namaste.
Oh, shit. I've seen videos of people making those. And I have wanted to, but I don't think I have the patience.
Okay, I'm going to hang up after this question. Hey, Mish, what is your fave breakfast potato?
Hash browns, like the shredded ones. Shredded, crispy ones.
Blessings. Okay, wonderful. Well, Mish, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Let's talk about my least favorite potato.
Real quick.
I've never gone to the trouble of making a baked potato at home and felt gratified emotionally. It's not that I hate a baked potato. I hate making them.
Well,
It's never enough. I wish there was a fucking pot of them.
Okay, well, there's been a psychic emergency. I'm going to go ahead and end our call right now. Namaste to you, Mish.
Whatever, loser.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Lumbifrock to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 urgent reminder. A moment on the lips is lifetime on the hips. Adjust accordingly. Repeat. Cheer 300 urgent reminder. A moment on the lips is lifetime on the hips. Adjust accordingly. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste, Lumbifrock, making sure that we keep our neuroses and maybe even full-blown eating disorders in check. Appreciate that. Eating disorders, they'll take you far. Do not discount eating disorders. Caller, one moment. There's a communal vision that I must catch everyone up on from 7th Dragon Ball. 7th Dragon Ball says, potato like the movie Gummo potato. So maybe imagining a sort of next movie in the Gummo franchise called Potato. Maybe there's a scene with I don't know, maybe a dead dog and a pair of lesbians with Down syndrome. They're just fighting with hot oil. Communal vision, not Mish, says lifetime on the hips is bullshit. Go for a walk. Interesting. So we got a little spat between a couple of explorers right now. Spat between not Mish and also Lumpy Frock going head to head about how to control our bodies, whether to control our bodies. Really interesting stuff. I'm very excited to see that get explored the rest of the night. Now, caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Peppercorn Patty.
Peppercorn Patty. God damn it, it's been a while. How you doing?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's great to hear from you, Peppercorn.
Yeah, well, I kind of had to tee up the last communal vision I found. Kind of brought me to the topic that I'm bringing to the table, which is that me and my special friend went to a brunch place the other day, and I was pretty excited because I guess I should back up a bit. So the morning that we woke up for brunch, I was not in a great, like, I don't say my mood was bad, but I was really tired, so I wasn't really focused on the menu for the brunch place that I'd never been to. So I was like, he told me they had hash on the menu. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll get hash. That's good. So before I continue with the story, what is your understanding of what hash is? That is, I know it's a Southern thing, but maybe maybe I'll have that up there. I don't know.
You know, I imagine there's a form of hash that you guys have that we don't have. But yeah, what is it? What is your conception, South Carolina? Your conception of hash? What do you imagine first?
Hash, I think corned beef hash. So, like, I think corned beef hash. I have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's like meat and potato in patty form. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's beautiful. I love that stuff.
When you think hash, you think corned beef hash, right? Am I right?
No, that's not what I think. I think if you say hash, like a side of hash,
you think of the barbecue kind of thing.
I think of like the grated potato that's like you like press the water out of, and then you cook it into it's like a potato pancake kind of.
That is wrong.
Phil Z says, "Hey Pep, sounds like you were really dissatisfied with this colleague in your bed. False? Any response to that? Any idea what that is?"
Phil Z is just, Phil Z, I love you, brother, but you talk like a little riddle person. I don't understand what you're saying. So maybe try again on the conclusion.
He's like a wino goblin under a bridge, just kind of tossing out riddles, but letting you pass the bridge anyway.
Exactly. Well, I'm here to say you're wrong because I was expecting the hash that was in my mind, and when I got there, I fully did not participate in the activity. I just let my special friend order the food for us, and then when I got a plate of hash browns, I was like, "This is not hash."
I mean,
but I ate it.
Yeah. Where were you when this happened?
A brunch in a town that I don't live in.
Okay. I'm mashing myself and naked, goo goo gaga naked. Phil Z. That's from Sociopathogen. No, that was Sociopathogen making fun of Phil.
Okay.
Just
well,
to be clear.
You did great. You did great, Socio, because I thought you were Phil.
Now, I think there's something interesting about that. So it sounds like your special friend said it was a very hipstery place. I don't know if this is or just familiar with the story.
Yeah, it was very hipstery. That's true.
So you ordered a side of hash. Can you tell me the region of the United States you were in?
We were in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, okay. So it's already kind of an imported culture, the hipster shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so you got this hash. What's the first thing you think when they set this plate of goddamn different kind of hash in front of you? What do you think?
This isn't what I wanted, but I'm hungry, and I have what do we have to drink? We had Bloody Mary with sake. That was nice. Yeah, so that was good. So that kind of had me in a different. I wasn't so disappointed. I ordered a side of eggs too. If I hadn't ordered the side of eggs, I think I would have been like, I'm just eating potatoes. I know it's a potato stream. I know it's the theme. I'm sorry, everyone, but if I had just had potatoes, I would have been.
No, there's no need to apologize. It's important to, potatoes do not exist within a vacuum. Potatoes, part of the power of the potato, as is tonight's theme, part of the power of potato is its ability to complement other foods. You can put it next to meat. You can put it next to like a different other kind of protein. You can mix it in a broth. There's so many things that you can do with it. So that brunch in particular, even though you were expecting a little bit more protein, you had the eggs, and also you had a weird kind of sake buzz from this hipstery sake Bloody Mary.
Yes. Yeah.
Did it have like a big... Yeah, let me see. Arrow OK says, caller, do you top the corned beef and hash with anything? Runny egg, ketchup, hot sauce?
Runny egg and hot sauce.
Runny egg and hot sauce. You know, I do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
I do the same
That's it.
thing.
That's it. And also, this is off topic, and I know, we're trying to get back to business every time. Well, not everybody, but I try to I like to stay on topic. But I will say I called in a long time ago after Orchestar had left me, and I was talking about how I have no, every meal has no nutritional value, right?
Right.
And I will say that this has changed significantly since having a special friend, because now I feel responsible for another person. I don't want them to eat trash. So can you believe that I made dinner tonight?
Wow. Guys, can we get some applause going in the chat right now for Peppercorn Patty having made dinner with nutritional value? Phil Z says, were you wearing leggings and like crying into said potatoes?
No, because it's hot as fuck here, so I was not doing that. So.
Wow. And Nindy knew throwing down a sub. Blessings to you. 15th month from Nindy New. Oh, I cherish you, Nindy New. It's crazy how fast time goes. Over the last 15 months, the program has helped me grow the world's largest tomato. Also, it cured my gout. Namaste. And that's not the first time, and that's not the last time I'm going to hear about, especially the gout stuff. Gout's not that big of a fucking deal. Blessings to you, to Arrow OK for the 500 bits, requesting nothing.
Oh, gout. I don't know if it's not, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I had a boss one time. He was a great big giant fat person, and he would get gout all the fucking time, and his stupid ankles would look so disgusting. It was just I don't know.
Who is this? Who is this with the gout?
A boss, an ex-boss of mine.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. So it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting. Great big fat person, discolored ankles. Yuck.
He was disgusting. But yeah, and it's interesting that Nindy New brought up tomatoes, because I was going to make a tomato pie, another southern delicacy, but there were too many steps. There wasn't enough time. So instead I made collards. We got some corn, boiled some corn, and then I made tomato sandwiches, which is also a southern delicacy. You ever had a tomato sandwich?
Oh, I love tomato sandwiches.
Perfect. A little mayonnaise up on white bread, toasted. Are you kidding me?
I watched this video that it was a piece of bread, two pieces of bread, mayo on both sides, putting the tomato down, salt, pepper, and olive oil on the tomato, then going to town with that. That really fucked my shit up. I loved it.
Huh.
But you don't need any of that. And it's kind of...
Again, I was watching the... Say it again? I'm sorry, I'm watching the Olympics. I need to cut it off.
Oh, no, I was just either... I watched a bouged up video about a tomato sandwich that was... it was 2 slices of bread, mayo on both, slices, good amount of tomato, but salt and pepper and olive oil on the tomato.
Okay.
And that really kind of amped it up.
Yeah, a little fun touch of olive oil. That sounds good.
Yeah, but
I saw me.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you don't need to be a little. You don't need to be a prissy little prince about a goddamn tomato sandwich, though. It felt a little silly, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, I'm going to address Misha's question. She said she didn't know anything about a tomato pie. I've never made a tomato pie, but it's just tomatoes and cheese and pie crust, and it sounds really good. And I really like it, but I've never made one, so I'm going to
tomato, cheese, and a pie crust.
Yeah, hold on. Let me consult real quick. ChatGPT.
Goodness gracious, I'm looking at all these gifted subs that I'm barely noticing. Phil Z gifting a sub. The time goes to waste. Arrow OK gifting a sub. to Arcturus North. Phil Z gifting us sub the Hot Rodacy. Arrow OK gifting us sub the Chip the Cat. Wowie zowie. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much for your contributions to the program tonight on Explorations. Hippocryptomatic, they come from Italy, not the South numero uno. What tomato pies come from Italy? We have an ethnic, we're about to have like a race war between you guys.
I mean, maybe they do, but I'm sure that the Italians don't put a cup of mayonnaise in their tomato pie, which is what it says here on this recipe.
And now there's no audio? Hold on.
Oh, no.
The audio is so fucked up today. Why is that?
Well, it
That's so
wasn't
silly.
it wasn't earlier. It wasn't totally gone, but I guess it's totally gone now.
It's low and buzzing. You know what I might have to do? I might have to restart it because it keeps fucking up.
Yeah.
This audio just sucks big dicks.
Okay.
Let me, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to have to restart it.
Okay.
All right. Peppercorn, it was absolutely a treat to speak with you. Genuinely. I appreciate you calling in tonight.
No problem. Make a tomato pie in my honor, or a potato pie. That's got to be a thing.
I'd love to give it a try. I absolutely would.
Okay. I hope the audio doesn't get sick.
I hope so too. Namaste, Peppercorn.
Hey.
P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. All right, I'm gonna stream terminate. Says Arrow OK. I'm gonna restart it. Arrow OK. Thank you for the bits, big dog. I'm gonna restart this. Guys, stay here. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm going to stop it. Give me 30 seconds and refresh the page in just a moment. Namaste. We're going to keep doing this no matter what. I just want to get a second if I can fix whatever the fuck is happening. Blessings to you guys. I'll be right back. All right, how's it sound? Let's see. Like shit. One, two. One, two. One, two. This sounds normal, right? Don't touch it. Too loud. Chip the cat says I'm not arousing his wife. Well, let's see if we can fix that. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's maybe bring it here. Bring it right here. So we're actually back to normal levels right now. So if you want to pull down your audio a little bit on your side. This is perfect. Don't touch it, says Phil Z. Okay. Let's see something real quick. There's one thing I'm going to adjust and hopefully it doesn't break. Namaste. Thank your guru. The audio is perfect now. Namaste. Call me out. Thank you so much. We did it, huh? There we go. We're right back into the sweet spot, sweet zone. Wonderful. So Chip the cat, I used to tend bar at orgy, so I am basically deaf. Well, maybe you're just deaf to the frequency of your wife being aroused by the stream right now, because I think I'm right in the zone as far as that's concerned. There are many wives. I have many wives send me direct messages. Blessings to you. Now here we go. Yeah, something actually, it was an OBS thing. The source for the audio capture changed on the second PC, and I don't know why. Chip the cat says, that's fun. I read lips, great. Not the lips you're thinking about. So he's talking about labia. He's talking about just straight pussy lips, speaking the language that he understands. Namaste to you. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Blessings to you. Thank you, Cody. Not Mish with a really interesting point. Not Mish Communal Vision. Does OBS stand for Old Bitch Stupid? I think so. I think they're changing their sort of mission statement. That over the next several updates, we'll be switching our focus from open broadcast software to old bitch stupid. Cody says I cured his AIDS, and you're not the first, but you're also one of the lucky ones. To be honest, I've tried my hand a couple times, and I gave them like less AIDS, but they're still gonna die of AIDS. So. Good luck to them. They know who they are. They're probably watching on chat right now because this program has really helped them. Even though their current bout of AIDS, and it's really their belief. It's their belief in my ability to do it that ultimately hurt them. Grandpa Liquor was banned. Oh, namaste to you, brother. How'd you get banned, Grandpa Liquor? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Pants.
Pants o'clock. Namaste to you, Pants o'clock. It's been a while. How are you?
Hey, my brother. I'm doing all right.
Oh, I'm also doing all right. It's been, honestly, Pants, I know you call when you got something to say. You don't just call to gab. You call to do something, contribute something. But I got to say, it's good to hear your voice. How are you, how have you been holding up?
I'm holding up okay. I'm getting better every day, a little bit by little bit, And It's been a tough year. Been through a lot of shit, but I'm definitely starting to feel like a human being again. Starting to, do shit, and So we're talking taters, and
we're talking taters. So yeah, so you're on the up and up, and your journey to wellness, the wellness that you've found yourself with right now. And welcome, Volker Steen. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for joining us formally in Blessings. Now, Pants O'Clock, talk to me. Your road to wellness has brought you to this point tonight. Beautiful night you're having with us. Looking back on the road to recovery, what role would you say potatoes played?
I would say it's been a craving role, because the thing about it is, I was the cook in the household. And then over the past year and a half, as I've been having serious health problems, I couldn't even, cook stuff. I couldn't stand up long enough. I couldn't, do stuff. I just couldn't do basic stuff in my life, like cooking. And I'm married to Pete Chops, who's a blessing every day and a wonderful person. But he doesn't cook, at all. It's never been a thing he does. I told him I love to do, so I was always the one that did it. And then I got real sick, and that wasn't an option anymore. And so we just spent way too much money DoorDash and stuff and going out and whatnot. Once I was well enough to like sit in a chair, we'd just go out. And we live in a small tourist town where it's extremely expensive to eat out.
Mm-hmm. Because
we just kind of had to do it.
They're making money off the rubes.
Yeah, exactly. It's what we call a tourist tax if you're local, everything. And it's and also because it's this tourist area, it's like zoned where you can't have any fast food because it's all historic. And then all the restaurants are basically, it's Cape Cod, so everything is seafood restaurants where you're paying like $30 a plate minimum,
Oh Lord.
to get some fucking fish and chips or whatever,
Good Lord, yeah.
Which is good, but it's like there's only so much of that you can do. So it's not like, and I was really into cooking, so we would eat all kinds of different stuff, and so it's like it's definitely like been extremely expensive and greatly limited our diet as far as what we're getting to eat. And then you get in the summer here, the thing that happens is if you live here in the because it's a tourist town, and anybody else that lives in this environment knows, local people can't do any of this shit. You know what I mean? Like 90% of the restaurants you can't even get into to go in and pay the extremely overpriced price
because it's so busy.
Yeah, because it goes from like a town that in the off season is like 17,000 people to in the summertime it's like 50,000 people.
Chalk Bog, welcome to the program. Namaste to you. Welcome. Welcome formally to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's great to have you. Blessings to you. Now. So while you're injured, while you're recovering from myriad health issues, and you're trying to get back to some normalcy, you're trying to savor some small pleasures. What I hear is that your place of residence is just milking your tits dry.
Yeah, exactly. And I as somebody with some tits, it's like
right.
It hurts.
It hurts. It's leaving bruises. They're sucking too hard.
It is. It's just like calm the hell down. And the one thing that I will say, to the wonderful service workers in this town who are just all like fucking saints as far as I'm concerned, because they're dealing with the worst of the worst. Because it's not just like rude tourists, but it's rude New England tourists, which is like a next level of shitty. You know what I mean? Like next level parenting.
I have limited experience in New England. I gotta say, so far, I liked some of it. Mostly, I did not. We got some communal visions to catch up on, and because I want to speak about New England with you. Phil Z firstly says, "I wish my tits were dry. Namaste. The program works. I wish that for you too, Phil. I wish you dry tits this evening and all evenings into the future. Maybe if there's a towel nearby. What was that?"
I would just like to second that Phil. I'm sorry about the titties, and I know it's rough on you.
Yeah, he's
you're
got
having a
parched
hard
tits.
time.
They're flaky. I want a full breast for Phil. Full, moist, dewy, bouncy, supple breasts of yore. Now, Hippocryptomatic shared with us a communal vision. When did Cape Cod pick up a Tulsa accent? Potatoes with too much mercury lobster?
It's a fair question because I am not from here, and I've lived here 11, 12 years, but I'm still awash ashore as far as anybody's concerned here. You know, I'm from Virginia. Nobody understands what the hell I'm saying. I thought everybody's mad at me when I moved here initially because, I'm from the Blue Ridge Mountains. I don't have this sensibility, so it's been a very hard job to just try to fit in here. But I think I've got that niceness quotient from being Southern that has, my one advantage here is that the local people that work in all the bars and restaurants recognize and appreciate me now, for being a nice person. So we usually get a free round of beers or something,
Nice.
They sort of do a little extra, and that's nothing I would ever ask for or expect. I'd be, if it doesn't happen, I'm not mad, but I've noticed, looking at the bills and stuff, that it's not uncommon for us to get a free round.
Arrow OK says, bless your heart.
Exactly. I would be like, thank you, but I'm from the South, so I know what that really means.
Yeah, it's condescending, right?
Yeah, it is. It's like he's uglier than a bag of smashed apples, bless his heart.
Yeah, it's like when they call someone like a disabled person, call them brave or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he can't help it.
Oh, you're so inspiring.
Like
Thank you. But you're just kind of like fucked up looking, or maybe you seem retarded or something.
We're not trying to be mean, but we're trying to be mean.
Yeah, but this should hurt you.
You just fell off a damn turnip truck, but bless his heart, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Phil Z says, caller, when you see a potato, do you howl at the moon, scale from 10 to 10?
I'm only getting 10 to 10 as a scale.
This is, Phil Z. As I said before, Phil Z is kind of, you've seen him go in this community for a while. Love him. He's like a wino sort of goblin figure underneath a bridge giving riddles, but it doesn't really matter if you answer them because they don't make a whole lot of sense.
It's a total bless his heart situation.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to bless anybody's heart, bless Phil Z's heart.
Yeah, that's classic bless his heart. But I love him with all my heart, and I bless his heart. And but I guess the thing I was calling about in particular was the classic, because I also lived in the Midwest for a while. I'm a great lover of the Chicago area and all that. We lived in Champaign-Urbana for quite a while. So funeral potatoes is what I want to talk about. You know about funeral potatoes?
We were just speaking about funeral potatoes. Mish called.
Were you? Yeah, I was out for a little bit and I just got in late. So you talked about the funeral potatoes.
Namaste, Knife Lobster, and thank you, Arrow OK, for that gifted sub. Knife Lobster, enjoy the tools and benefits acquired through subscription to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, talk to me quickly about funeral potatoes. Is this your go-to funeral potato? Your go-to potato form?
Well, it's definitely one of the ones. So you guys did talk about this. Yeah, you're well aware of the Majesty.
Yeah,
and
I
do feel that it's one of the better potato dishes. And so before I got in the hospital, I initially knew I was going in for surgery, so I tried to do a bunch of prep cooking, and so I made several pans of funeral potatoes in there, not because I expected to die, but just prepare food that could be popped in the oven while I was recovering, and on a bunch of oxycodone and just completely out of my mind.
Right.
And then everything went horribly wrong in the surgery. And the funeral potatoes started to look a little too real, a little too oh no, maybe these really will be funeral potatoes. Maybe we need to not eat these right now. We need to save these just in case shit goes down.
So you're saying funeral potatoes. Whose funeral? Hopefully these potatoes. Hopefully not mine. But you could hear the.
Exactly.
You could hear that the old nothingness of the abyss calling just out of reach, and you're like,
I was like, oh, we're in
maybe we
trouble,
could have birthday potatoes, or fun.
Yeah.
Going to the movies potatoes. Looking in
Wouldn't
my.
that be nice?
Looking at making eye contact with my lovers potatoes. So maybe we could do those kinds of potatoes.
Yes. I think that might be a better name. It's kind of a bummer because people make them a lot when people are sick or invalid or whatever. And it's like, maybe you don't want to call them that because it turns out to be a little too prescient sometimes. That's what they
I know.
I'm like, we've got them in the freezer and I'm like, dude, shit's not going too good right now. Peach House, maybe you want to save those, because I remember, after when I was young, and I guess maybe it was like 1991 or two, I was 21. My dad passed away, and it was a big surprise. He was quite young. It was a total, nightmare situation, but it was down south, and so we knew that every Southern relative of ours was going to show up. Okay, and my grandmother was the youngest of 12. So that's a lot of, that's a big-ass family situation.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot. A lot of cousins, a lot of aunts and uncles. Big-ass family.
Yeah, they got some condolences. They're going to share them, and we're happy to have them, happy to see them. And at that point, my dad was a music professor at a small Southern college. And we're down south, and he passes, and suddenly of a heart attack, and we live literally on the campus of the college, in the faculty housing, and the cafeteria does the Southern thing, right? Which is sense of food, which is really very beautiful because you don't want to make food, as anybody, I'm sure plenty of people here have been through it, where you lose a family member or a loved one, and you don't want to cook or make food. So, and down south and in the Midwest, they bring you food. Everybody brings you food, and it's a wonderful, I think, a very charming and beautiful tradition. So the cafeteria at the college where my dad taught, which is like, a couple blocks away, shows up at the house. The guy from there shows up at the house, and it's like a literal massive, like several gallon bucket of coleslaw and potato salad and stuff, and it's like there's 4 of us in the house left after my dad passed, and so it's like, and we're not hungry, and there's just no way, right, that we can eat this. So, on the day of the memorial, the families, they start showing up. They start filing in all over the South, and they're showing up, and it's wonderful to have them and everything. And, of course, also as a Southerner, you got to offer them something to eat. And I'm like, thank the fucking Lord, these people gave me this damn coleslaw and potato salad and apple pies and stuff, because I ain't cooking. I ain't here to cook nothing. I love to cook, but I ain't cooking for this. And so I start busting it out. And
we have a psychic emergency. Please hold save the rest of that for just a moment. Somebody has issued an emergency, and I'm very concerned about this.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Filzy74 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 pants. This is really cool story. Maybe just think about putting a potato in it. Repeat. Cheer 300 pants. This is really cool story. Maybe just think about putting a potato in it. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Interesting. So you heard that?
Yeah, it's totally legit. I ain't mad about it.
So you got the potato salad, the people show up, and then what happens?
And I'll wrap it up with that. Is that I showed up, and the Southern tradition is you refuse, 2-3 times first, right? So I bust out every bit of this food out of the fridge onto the table, as nice as I can in the good china, and I'm like, oh, please have something to eat. Well, you came all this way, come on, have something to eat. And oh no, I couldn't. Oh, I'm not hungry. I can't take advantage of that. But if as a Southerner, you just ask 3 times, and on the 3rd time, they absolutely demolished all of that stuff. And I was so happy because I didn't want to have to throw it away or clean it up, And it was so beautiful. And it's like you just have to hang in there and know you're going to have to ask 3 times.
And people, that's one thing about Arrow OK gifting a sub to LV Beezy. Namaste to you. Oh, my God. Yeah, LV Beezy says, if this chick isn't from Kentucky, I'm going to throw her ass down to Alabama.
Fair enough.
Close. Virginia.
Yeah, I'm born in Kentucky, but left at 3 months old and grew up in Virginia.
Yeah. Namaste. Well, listen, that's a really wonderful story to hear about potatoes from a different angle rather than, tater tots versus scalloped or something. To hear the role potatoes have played in your life over the past couple months during your recovery, but also reaching and hearing a little bit of Pan's O'Clock lore. Reaching back into, the time around the death of your father and the role that potato salad played at a very sensitive time.
Yes.
Pants, I really appreciate you sharing so much. You've been very generous, and I'm glad that you're feeling better. And Lord knows I would prefer that mean you get to call a little more. But listen, I understand you call when you can, when you got something to say. So I just want you to know I appreciate when you do call.
Oh, it's great to hear your voice, Leslie. It's always a pleasure.
Namaste, Pants. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon, hopefully.
Okay, namaste. I'll hang up and listen.
Namaste. Beautiful. 708-240-8953. Always great to speak to Pants. Also get to hear a little bit of a caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Dylan.
Dylan, welcome to the program. How are you tonight?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. How are you, Leslie?
Dylan, I'm on cloud 9/11 in a sense that I'm doing as bad as 9/11 was, tragic. If you can imagine the opposite of the anguish of that day, if that was good, so to speak, like if somebody, leaping to their death out of a building, but like, if you took the amount of bad that was and made it really good, that's the zone I'm in right now, speaking with you, just to set the stage.
Sort of an inverse 9/11. I think I can.
Exactly. Not quite an inverse, Holocaust or Iraq War or Armenian genocide or anything like that, but 9/11 for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good sort of middle point, I think. You don't want to get too crazy.
Exactly. Dylan, listen, you've called before, right?
No, this is my first time calling.
Guys, welcome Dylan. First time caller Dylan to the program. Dylan, wonderful to hear from you. How did you just tune in tonight or have you been watching for a little bit?
Well, this is my first time tuning in live.
Well, holy moly, Dylan! How'd you find us?
Well, I think it was truly divine intervention. Leslie, just something called me to your corner of the internet, your niche little, sort of pocket.
Interesting. It called you to this niche little pocket. And the sort of the algorithm spoke to you in a divine way, it felt like. You were sort of called by forces, greater and outside of yourself.
Sort of a low, gravelly voice, yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. I certainly understand what you're speaking about. I think everyone here has a story like that. Every person in chat has a story about how, the very interesting path that led them here to explorations and to find themselves embroiled in a program that transforms their life from the ground up. Now, Dylan, question from you, from Phil Z, a Communal Vision. Phil Z says, hey, pretend you're a president on 9/11. Would you serve a potato-based meal, Dylan?
Well, that's actually a very apt question, I think, because you know what I would do is I'd give the people what they want, a classic American meal. French fries might not seem classic to Americans, classic to French, but you put a little twist on that title. You call them freedom fries, okay?
Interesting. So let's go back in time, over 20 years to that fateful day, September 11th, and the aftermath that we, still feel to this day. Part of which being the word French being substituted with the word freedom to belittle the French for not joining the, what was the group that, the group of nations called that Bush put together?
I bet it was something very, very catchy and
very
possible,
awesome.
but
Probably
I'm not sure.
Something fucking cool, right?
Yeah, probably something fucking baller.
Yeah, something real big dick and cool. So, and I don't even mean that ironically. I'm sure it sounded awesome, like the eagle axis.
It was probably called the Big Dick Committee. Let's be honest. Big
Dick Committee. Yeah, something to that effect. Even if it didn't have the word dick in it, it's certainly a lot of huge fans of the Iraq War in the chat right now. That's I love seeing that kind of diversity.
It was a good one.
Now, in the case of French fries back then, as we called them until 9/11, you called them. Were you one of the few, the proud, the brave, that called French fries freedom fries?
Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't even a fetus yet, but I would have.
You weren't even a fetus yet. Wow. Love that.
I wasn't even a fetus. I was merely a spermatozoa.
So you were just an egg and you were a sperm. Your dad hadn't come inside of your mom yet.
No copulation of any form had been committed.
Interesting. Okay. And so looking, and an affirmation for these: never stop searching, never stop failing, never stop looking at your hands and weeping.
Some powerful stuff.
That was for they them. That was for the non-binary explorers. Maybe we could do one more. That was for M. Robert Kopp getting an affirmation. M. Robert, I think you might be the biggest orderer of affirmations for they them. So let's get another one. Let's get another one from M. Robert Kopp. Swimming in the ocean of lies of the self, drown may we? Yes, I say, drown, my child. Yes, beautiful. And that was for they thems. You really take that to heart. Really write that shit down. Namaste to you. Namaste to the days. The days, I love the days, and the days love me. I can't really, it's just a very natural synergy, a situation. This guy sounds like a naive potato. Are we into this whole thing? So somebody coming at you. You're calling for the first time, and an explorer has officially sort of softly challenged you. How do you respond?
Well, he's calling me a naive potato, and that's fair. It's my first time calling, and I accept it with grace, honestly, and I hope that I can better myself to become a more complex and knowing potato, a potato that's possibly gone through some sort of trauma, challenge, and grown to be a bigger potato.
Yeah, I love that. We'll figure out some trauma situation in a second. Hypocryptomatic with a communal vision. So we have a cutie patootie who has never been through terror in our country. Tell us more jokes about freedom fries and cloth diapers, silly goosey. Oh, so another challenger stepping up saying, hey, I'm offended by the 9/11 joke that you made. Can you, any response to that?
Well, it wasn't a joke. I was 100% serious when I think that serving my potential people as a potential previous president, that I would deliver unto them a tasty, nationalistic, patriotic dish that would give them the flavor of a lifetime to help, harden their resolve to such a tragedy.
Love that. Really, you've got some gas in the tank. You got some gas in the tank, young Dylan. Now, Dylan, let's talk about this trauma situation. What kind of mental illness do you have? Do you have any trauma-based shit in your life going on?
Oh yeah, definitely. Hearing voices, as I mentioned earlier, the voice that led me to you. I guess that was a better voice, a good voice, But
Be Here voices.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do they tell you?
Sometimes it's just gibberish, like so stuff like that, But other times, it can be a bit strange, a bit off-putting, Open the window, there's somebody out there looking at you, watch out for that cat in front of your car, stuff like that.
And are these voices coming from the inside or the outside?
Well, I must say oftentimes they're coming from people around me, which, sounds normal to some, but, sometimes you just can't handle it. But other times they're coming from inside.
Interesting.
But I'll tell you what, Leslie, if a voice has something to say, I'm here to listen.
Now, that's the kind of attitude you can ask for more. And I'll kind of leave you on this, Dylan. I think, a lot of people come to explorations with Leslie Tanner to transform their lives. And they're ready to get to work. They've heard that the program works. They're ready to put it in the place of their life. They're ready for my leadership. So we begin. Now, I attract, and this program attracts, and rightfully so, and I'm happy to host them, attracts many mentally ill people, very deranged individuals find their way here. Phil Z74, hey Dylan, how many potatoes do you have lodged in your toilet?
That's kind of personal, I'm going to be honest, but if I have to be honest, it's about 7.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time on that.
I know.
That's from Phil Z, and I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Now, the mentally ill, they have a lot of experience going to therapy and what have you, and that actually is a detriment by the time they come here. We spend months and months unlearning the extremely damaging things that are internalized during, with most therapists. They do a lot of reflection, a lot of CBT, a lot of search for core thoughts, a lot of yada dog shit, a lot of stuff that makes no sense and doesn't work, period. Now, when you said that regardless of where the voice is coming from, that you're here to listen, coupled with the fact that you are experiencing a full-on schizophrenic hallucination, that could not be a better marriage for explorations with Leslie Tanner. You could not be starting from a more advantageous position. Because what we're here and what we're going to do is some people from the outside might say, this is worse. You're making your explorers worse. No. What we're doing is exploring. We're exploring naturally, and we are using the internal forces to our benefit. We are saying yes where others cower away. Where they say no out of fear and intimidation, we say yes exuberantly. Even though we're scared, we say yes and we embrace. So you, throw your meds out the window. Do you take meds?
Absolutely not. Poison.
I cannot ask for a better goddamn pupil than Dylan right here. You guys, if you're listening in chat, you're wondering what bravery looks like, if you're wondering what clarity looks like, if you're wondering what somebody looks like when they're ready to taste the fruits of the next level, look no further than the caller right now. First-time caller, already blasting forth within the program with the spirit and and bravery. So maybe you are a naive potato, but that naivete is giving you a strength that the learned yearn for their entire miserable lives. Communal vision coming from sociopathogen. Throw your neighbor's meds out the window. That's a good point. If you're looking to volunteer, you could go to your old neighbors, your young neighbors, just find their meds, throw them the fuck out. Who cares? Now, listen, we've had a fantastic call, Dylan. I kind of want to just put a pin in it right here and save the rest for next time. 30 seconds about potatoes, though, before you go. 30 seconds.
30 seconds about potatoes. Well, let me tell you this. When I got rid of my meds, people told me, stop, don't do that. And you know what I turned to? I turned to potatoes, because where people see a lackluster, potentially flavorless, food option, I see something that can be used as a potential weapon, a new invention, something to create power in the people's hands, something to innovate, to explore.
Wow. Dude, absolutely gorgeous. Dylan, listen, don't be a fucking stranger. Now that you found us, you found another home. Maybe it becomes your main home. Maybe it becomes a home. But I want you to know you're welcome here, and I'm excited for your future and the transformations that will be taking place now that you found us here.
Namaste, Leslie.
Namaste to you, Dylan. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Brother Dylan, welcome to the program. Great to have you. Blessings. Already like a hand in a glove. I'm so excited for your future here. I'm so excited to see the program, the 4 tenets of the program, is to sort of instill themselves into your heart and your mind and your body, and henceforth watching the path unfurl as it is to be. Blessings to you guys. It's time to take a piss. I have to take a piss. So allow this moment of reflection to bring you a little bit of clarity as we enter the second half of the program of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Also, a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. My inner circle, also this community hosts my exclusive library of videos, music downloads, monthly postcards, etc., etc. So stay tuned with a couple words about that and how you can join it tonight for the price of a cup of coffee. Blessings to you guys. I'll see you guys all very soon. I'm going to piss. Namaste. See you in a couple.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light
On Patreon.com.
where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. A dictionary. I know what's in here. Words. And I can't read them. I do not read, I cannot read. Now, a lot of people live their lives reading. and extolling the benefits to others about what reading can do in their life. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled in whole by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not telling it, nor directing. These visions are averted and causing immense suffering. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey, to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. There's a couple words about our community of devoted light at patreon.com. Now, if you're ready to take your progress here to the next level, you're ready to avail yourselves to tools that the poor simply cannot afford to even look at, let alone put to use in their life. Well, God damn it, the community of devoted light at patreon.com is waiting for you, calling you. Namaste to you. 708 in the meantime, let's get back to some calls though. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's Emily.
Emily, welcome back to the program. How are you doing tonight, Emily?
Not too bad. How about you?
Not too bad. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having fun tonight. We're talking about the power of the potato and having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I know. I've been listening. I've been enjoying the potato chat. And I have a few things to say about potatoes.
Please, Emily, take us on a stroll through your thoughts, the garden of your thoughts.
Okay. So the first thing, my favorite painting is called Potato Eaters by Van Gogh. It's just a bunch of people sitting around a table eating potatoes, and it's great.
Interesting.
So,
just eating potatoes. Is that a sad painting? I'm trying to remember.
It could be sad. I don't know. I like it though.
Let me look this up. I'm going to look this up. Potato Eater. Who is it by?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Me should probably know it. Oh yeah, I like it, but it's kind of depressing.
It looks depressing, but I like the name of it, and I don't know. It's a very interesting painting.
Google just gave me badges for looking at a picture of a painting.
Oh,
that is retarded.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It feels really good. Interesting stuff. Now.
Well, that's the first thing.
So the first thing, so this is just to get even started, just to wet the whistle on tonight's topic and how you think about potatoes, Emily. First thing is the Potato Eaters painting by Van Gogh. Big fan.
Sure. Yes.
Well, and before you move on, what is it about Potato Eaters that tickles you so?
Honestly, it's not even the painting. I could care less about it. It's
Don't give a
just
fuck.
the name of the painting.
Only the name.
The name of the painting is what makes it my favorite.
It could be it could be a painting of wide open beaver of like, insert celebrity here, Rosie O'Donnell. And the fact that it's called Potato Eaters would just be like, yes. You'd be like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like it. It's potato eaters. I'm a potato eater. I think a lot of people are potato eaters.
That's true.
So,
I would say I haven't seen a single person tonight in our little community on the internet, the World Wide Web. I haven't seen a single person say that I don't like potatoes. I haven't seen that sentiment even once. Now, Emily.
Yes.
Let's move on. It's potato eaters.
I have 3 more points to make.
Let's go.
So let's go. Okay, I have O negative blood. And my nutritionist said, stop eating bread, stop eating rice, and eat potatoes, and eat squash. And so I just eat potatoes.
So why stop eating bread? Why stop eating rice? Why eat potatoes? Take us into that.
So I guess because of my blood type, I'm supposed to eat a lot of meat, which I'm vegetarian, so I don't do that. And I guess my body can't digest bread and wheat and whatnot, grains, because I have O negative blood. So he told me to eat potatoes.
What is it about O negative blood? Communal vision from Phil Z coming in. Hey, Emily, are you afraid of how potatoes have eyes? And they're like, hey, I'm looking at you. Also, is your name actually Val?
I'm not afraid of potatoes with eyes. And no, my name's Emily.
Okay, interesting. So, Phil, clarification. Oh my goodness. Psyduck with a gun, namaste to you. 3rd month saying, I love bread. Explorer, convicted public masturbator, Psyduck with a gun. Namaste to you. Thanks for joining us. And I love bread. Appreciate that message. We're not talking about bread, but, yeah, we're talking about, I don't know if you've seen the theme. It's called
You know what?
Power Potato.
I love potato bread.
Potato bread is something else. Now, I do have to play a little bit of jazz right now. The Jazz Express has begun.
Okay.
And namaste to you. So I'm going to put you on hold for a moment while I express myself.
You jazz it.
Namaste. Blessings, you guys. Let's all get aboard. Toot toot. It's coming into the station. It's leaving the station. It's not coming back. So if you want to be a part of this moment right now, you want to be a part of this vibration, part of this expression, then last call. Let's do it. I really hate this. Oh, sweet Christ. Namaste. Blessings to you, Jessica Bears, gifting out a community sub. Very generous of Jessica Bears, moderator Jessica Bears, hype train. Blessings. Psyduck with a gun, kicking that off once again. Guys, if you want to keep it going, if you want to keep enjoying this, you know what you got to do. But guys, enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy it as a passing moment. Sometimes the most important moments in our lives are the shortest moment in our lives. Death gives value to life, not the beginning. Death, the black hole, the abyss, the nothing. Let it end. If that is what is being called, let this jazz end. If you hate it, keep it going. It's kind of funny, right? If you hate it, you should keep it going because that's where you learn shit. I know several of you hate this kind of shit, and this is specifically for you, Tutu. Blessings, Hippocryptomatic, 100 bits saying, please stop. Pawn Scum gifting a sub to Dishman Dishes. And thankful we are for this moment to have together, a heightened moment to have together, and a really, I know now, Hippocryptomatic, I said, some of you hate this. Hippocryptomatic certainly hates this, does not enjoy this kind of thing. And, with Hippocryptomatic specifically, it's like, it's like squeezing a boil. Like your whole thing, when I play the jazz music, Hippo, it's like those videos where they start squeezing a boil on the back of on a livestock, and they make a little hole in it. It bleeds a little, and then it's just a geyser of just infected, fetid juice. A deep infection, spiritually speaking. And you can see it. You're writhing around. You're having a bad time because you have a darkness. You have a dark soul. You have a darkness, a filthy darkness inside of you. Blessings to you. Let's keep it going. 2-2. Tasty. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Jazz Express on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and that was a very brilliant, sensual little exposition of mine. And this, I wish it could stop. Honestly, I too wish it could stop. Jessica Bear says, I like my jazz smooth. Blessings to you, Jessica. Hopefully we're keeping it smooth enough for you tonight. Lumpy frock with a express yourself like a sis, and after all, that's what expression is, isn't it? just a worthless, disgusting thing. It'll never be as good. It actually categorically will have to just be a failure in order to exist. And what is an expression? Ask any artist worth of goddamn shit, and they'll tell you it's like boiling a dead body. Hypocryptomatic, jazz is gross. This is not my exorcism. Hypocryptomatic, yes, this is your exorcism. Your head should be spinning around. You're having a bad time. You're filled with a dark, fetid darkness. Blessings to you. So 2-2, guys. 2-2. We got a little more left in the tank. Damn. Yeah, namaste. I'm thinking we're going to keep this nasty bitch going. Sociopathogen. Holy shit. 500 bits. If the jazz, as if it couldn't get any sweeter, couldn't get any better. Namaste to Sociopathogen for pushing this along. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. And Jessica Bear is also gifting out a community sub. Jessica Bear is really saying, hey, I'm loving this. Keep it going. I need for this to go for me in my life, my children, my professional career, my sexual relationship with my special other. I need this. Blessings to you. Let's keep it going. Jessica, this is for your husband. Wow. Namaste to that. Now that felt really good. Whoever called up in the middle of goddamn Jazz Express, I just hope you go to hell when you die. I hope you go to hell when you die. I hope something really bad happens to you, something bad happens to people that you care about. And then you all go to hell when you die. In the realm of what it is that we are doing. Namaste. The path unfurls and the path continues. Let's keep the jazz going 2-2. I hope something terrible happens to you, you son of a bitch, whoever just called. We got a little bit gas left in the tank tonight, don't we, guys? Namaste. Beautiful night we're having together, and the beautiful night keeps going. I just want you to know I'm going to keep going until my fucking eyes fall out of my head. If that's what you want, if that's what you need, if that's what's being commanded of me by this community. I cut myself and I bleed for every single one of you, whether it's through the program, whether it's through channeling the lessons, channeling these themes, whether it's through giving you the tools by which to interact with me and the rest of the community. I am sitting here literally dying for you right now. I sacrifice everything that I am, everything that I have been, everything I will be in the future is here in this program for you. Namaste. Toot toot. Let's keep it going. Wow. I want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to do that. I want to thank you. You know, a lot of people ask me, Leslie, do you enjoy playing jazz? You're clearly so gifted at it. You put a lot of time into it. You must enjoy it. No. It's excruciating. Every single time I do it, I enter a fugue state. That which I know is Leslie enters a sort of CIA torture black site. And my spirit, my very soul, is having its fingernails pulled out. While I watch AI rendered video of my relatives being AR'd in the butt. Their butt cheeks opened up, AI style. And they're saying, I like it. I love this American dick, is what they keep saying in the AI videos. And I'm screaming. I'm crying. I hate this. I'm having my fingernails pulled out. I'm having a fingernail installed on the tip of my dick, and I'm having some guy jack me off on the CIA torture black side. That's what playing jazz is like for me, personally speaking. So people ask me, do I like it? No. But do I do it for you? Yes. And I'll gladly do that. I'd enter 30,000 of those black sites for you guys because it heals you, because you need it, because it's commanded of me to give it. All you have to do is whisper. All you got to do is say the word. And obviously, we got a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's Phil.
Hey, Phil Z74. You called right in the middle of fucking jazz.
Hi, buddy.
How you doing tonight?
Well, just thinking about things and stuff. Just like thinking about lots of things.
Interesting.
You know, Mish was kind of hot tonight. She was thinking about upper decking your toilet.
And that's the kind of stuff that gets your
it gets me. It gets my heart and geared. The potato the potato sucks. Let's call it like it is.
Wait, whoa.
All right.
Whoa. We're not just skirting past that point, Phil. We are discussing the power of the potato tonight. And you are stepping up first caller of the night, first chatter of the night, first anybody of the night saying potatoes are actually shitty.
Look, the eyes. Look, the eyes are. You put them in the cabinet, and look, they grow, and they're like, oh, I'm looking at you. Screw the potato. Get the F out of here. Hate it. No potatoes. Get out. I'm done. I'm done with potatoes.
What is wrong with you?
I hate them. I don't like potatoes. I don't need them. look, they're like a carb factory. Listen.
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
you
are-
got a carb problem? You got a problem
Yes,
with
I
carbs?
do.
You don't like
All
carbs?
right, what do you got a problem with?
Phil.
Well, what do you think this is?
Interesting. Hypocryptomatic with a communal vision.
Listen, do you want to slice up a potato really small?
Communal
Just a
vision
really
from
small
Hypocryptomatic.
slice?
Phil, if not
Dumb.
potatoes, what
Dumb,
then?
Dumb.
If
This
not
is the
potatoes,
dumbest-
what then?
With carrots. Let's just fix it with some other fucking vegetable. Potatoes suck. The potatoes are stupid and they're wasting your time. Guys, stop with the potato. I don't like it.
No,
Everybody
wait,
gets-
Phil. I just want to give you a little example of how the nerve that you're hitting tonight, because tonight's been a pretty open celebration, mainly by women
Nope.
in the community of potatoes.
Listen, they are wrong. They are
Women,
stupid
women
and dumb.
love potatoes, and we have seen that in this community as well. Let's give you a little sense. We've got M. Robert Cop saying, "Oh hell nah, Dishman dishes." I don't know, talking about fucking hot dogs again.
Vote. Prove me wrong.
Mashed carrots, fried carrots, says McNatic Llama.
You want
Panther Clock
some,
says, "Boo."
Mushy peas.
Pierogi University has gone as far as to say this is a new mental illness that has yet to be studied. So he's throwing the DSM at you.
Look, you guys think of a vegetable that you like better. I will tell you at least 7 ones that are better than a potato.
Sociopathogen.
There's
Phil,
7.
don't claim to
Please, 7.
dislike potatoes with your amount of love for vodka.
Well, duh.
Interesting. Okay. Jessica Bears with another communal vision. Very excited to read this. Thanks so much, Jessica. I love those little potato coins from Hardee's.
Oh.
Did you forget about those, Phil?
Well, if you put bacon on them.
That's what I'm talking about, Phil. That's what I'm talking about. I don't.
Put some bacon. You know what? It's not about the potato. It's the bacon.
Stone Monster 400 with a really beautiful
you're like,
perspective.
hey.
We have a potato separatist among us. Flush him out, bastard.
Are you seriously going to identify me as a non-potatoist?
You literally just said potatoes suck. Stop talking about them. You did nothing but bitch about
Well,
potatoes as soon as you called.
Well, because it's true. It's true. Someone please inform this person. This is stupid. Just stop the nonsense. The potatoes are not in control.
Phil, tell me, do you eat potatoes?
Well, no. They're stupid.
You just said you'd eat the Hardee's coins if they had bacon on them.
Yeah, but that's like sexy time. That's like different. That's
What?
a whole,
That's like foreplay?
No, yeah, exactly. That's like a whole different issue.
So you have like sexual
you are
foreplay
making-
involving mashed potatoes, or you actually come when you eat
Sliced
certain foods?
potato.
Are you hypocryptomatic? In all fairness, Phil did ask earlier how many potatoes someone was flushing down the toilet. So hypocryptomatic coming to your defense.
Well, that's good. Finally, someone.
Listen,
actually
but you said you'd eat the Hardee's coins. Would you eat mashed potatoes with bacon on them?
Just bacon. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Would you eat like a potato pancake with bacon on it?
I mean, no, not voluntarily, but if forced under distress, yeah. Like, let's pretend for a second that someone's torturing me, tickling my feet, and said, "Eat this potato." I would eat it, but otherwise, no.
Please hold. There's a psychic emergency in the community. Hold on.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Echo Lightwave _ unspeakable to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 Oops I Fell Asleep. Don't forget that August is Chodonkphobia Awareness Month. We can only stomp out the fear of wieners together, Guru. Namaste Ekoli for Yuwu Guru Ekoli for Spindog. Repeat. Cheer 300 Oops I Fell Asleep. Don't forget that August is Chodonkphobia Awareness Month. We can only stomp out the fear of wieners together, Guru. Namaste Ekoli for Yuwu Guru Ekoli for Spindog. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Hopefully, Echo Lightwave. I just had to time out Echo Lightwave, challenging me on the hot dog front, on the Chodonkphobia front.
Holy ham. Sorry. Say what you're saying? I just keep talking.
Listen. I'm ready to move on, but I'm ready to move on with Phil. Phil.
Well, listen. I want you to tickle my feet. And
listen. Nobody
then
believes that
pursue
you
like
don't
a kid.
like potatoes.
No, it's stupid. They're dumb. Potatoes are dumb. I'm out. Kiss my butt. Kiss my potato not loving butt.
Okay. Well, go fuck yourself, Phil. What is it that you wanted to discuss?
Well, that's it. That was it. I want you to understand
From
that
Jessica
my
Bears.
potato butt is not going to eat this whole thing. I am done with potatoes. Bye-bye.
All right. Good. I appreciate a good challenge, but I didn't feel any substance behind his argument. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Emily again.
Emily, welcome back to the program. Hi, how are you?
Hi. So can we move on with the rest of my thoughts?
Yes, we have two more, right?
Yes, two more.
Let's go. Two more.
Okay, so the other one was everyone played this game at their birthday party, or not everyone, but maybe hot potato. Did you play it?
Yeah, I remember playing hot potato at some point or another. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game. You heat up a potato.
Baker X Derek rating with 18. One moment, Emily. I'm very excited to hear the rest of this, but I need to greet the Raiders. Blessings to you, Baker X Derek. Namaste to all of your Raiders. How was the stream, guys? Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We're having a fantastic evening discussing the power of the potato. A nutritional powerhouse and everybody's favorite vegetable, except for one smartass just a couple minutes ago who said that potatoes were dumb, which nobody believes. You don't get the sort of body he has without, some carbs. Hey, Emily, you ever play Spin the Potato and Kiss the Ugly Guy?
No. I've played Spin the Bottle, but I don't think I kissed ugly guys.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So hopefully that was what you needed out of that, Phil. Blessings to you. Baker X Derek, though, hold on, I gotta scroll up and see how his stream was. Yeah, how was the stream, Baker? Talk to me. Communal Vision coming in from A2C Killa. Good evening, Mr. Tanner. Hope all is well. Let's explore. Would you say that it's fair to explore the power of PB&J? The smoothness of peanut butter and the cool sensation of the jelly just really helps you reflect on a tough day. You know what, A2C Killer, I appreciate the suggestion. Maybe in the future we can explore thematically PB&J, but I'm not going to do that tonight. If you want to call up and maybe spice in some salt and pepper of a PB&J to your call, yes, you can, but otherwise we're sticking to the power of potato tonight. I appreciate, though, that I can see how that could be a reflective task, though, certainly speaking. A2C. It was tremendous and bring you all the good vibes. Namaste to you, Baker. Oh, God damn it. Namaste. We're speaking with Emily right now. She's sharing.
No, we love a good raid.
We do. We do, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We love a good raid.
So,
we absolutely do. Now, talk to
sure
me.
do.
So, hot potato, and you're a fan of this game, Hot Potato.
I don't know if I'm a fan or if it's just a childhood memory. I did like when I won the prize. That was always a bonus.
So you like winning the prize, and you associate hot potato with winning and winning the prize.
Yeah. And also the potato being hot. Like I remember like always throwing it and thinking that was exciting.
You know, funny. Have you ever seen the movie Turin Horse?
Turin Horse.
Turin Horse.
No, I haven't.
It's kind of like hot potato, but they die, which is kind of fun.
That's sad. That's depressing.
Yeah, put it on your list. If you're into a well, it's not really a spoiler. And also, it's not clear whether that's not clear. I was just saying that out of jest. Phil Z74, hey M, you keep getting cuter. Do you stare at your betrothed with your potato eyes? Do you have potato eyes?
I hope not.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't feel good for someone who's like, you got eyes like just fucking potatoes.
Maybe though, I'm working on like this art project. I might make a person with potato eyes just for Phil.
Beautiful. Stone Monster 400, did she ever play Sit on the Tater with her girlfriends at a slumber party? Is that a game that you've played?
No, but you know, that could be a fun game. I might tell my niece to play it with her friends.
What was the last thing you said?
I might tell my niece to play it with her friends. I'll say it's a game I played and go ahead and try it.
Right, a silly little game like that can't hurt anybody.
Sitting on potatoes?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Now let's move on to the fourth thing, though. We've been waiting with bated breath the entire evening to hear you slide into home base on why you're such a potato fanatic. Now let's go. The fourth thing on your list. Go ahead, take us home, Emily.
All right. This one really bonds my family together. We just love it. In Lord of the Rings, Gollum brings Sam and Frodo a couple of rabbits, and Sam decides to cook them and turn them into stew, and he says, all we need is a couple of good taters. And Gollum's like, taters, precious? What's taters? And then Sam's like, potatoes. And there's like this huge video on YouTube. It's like a mixer of it, and it's so funny. It's the best thing. Can I send the link in the chat?
Put it in chat, or probably Discord is on the main channel on Discord.
Okay. What?
Or you put I don't know if you can put it in chat. Maybe you can.
Like put it in clips or something, or laughing.
I mean, nobody's gonna. It'll just in chat. It'll just go by. But if you put it in the Discord, it'll be more likely that people watch it.
Well, I just put it somewhere in the Discord, in clips.
Oh, you put it in clips? Okay, that's for clips of me. But if you put it in,
oh,
if you put it in Hot Leslie Summer, that's like the main landing.
Hot Leslie. Okay. It's in there.
So this potato memory. Well, before we finish that, we have two communal visions that we got to catch up on. One being Phil's. He's saying, Emmy, have you ever been worried about watching that movie Weird Science and falling in love?
Watching what movie?
Weird Science, that movie with Val Kilmer. Is that the one with Val Kilmer?
I've never seen that movie. I
Young
don't know
Val
what
is
it's
very
about.
pretty. A young Val is a not a twink, but very very pretty.
Well, I'll have to look her up.
Yeah. No, that's real genius. Oh, really? Okay. No way Leslie has the same life. Okay, now another communal vision that we need to catch up on with you. Peppercorn Patty says, "Damn, I popped out and back in, and I can honestly say tonight is for the girlies."
You know what? It is.
It is.
Girls love potatoes, and we love pickles. You could put pickles on potatoes with some cheese. That would be good.
Ooh, no, that's nice. That's nice.
Mhm.
So wrap up
Yeah.
this fourth step. Wrap up this fourth step of your potato program. What? So I know it's like potatoes, and you said Lord of the Rings, and then you said this video. So what is it actually? The fourth step? Is it the video?
So it's just the fact that my family loves that little scene, and we bond over it. We just,
Right.
if we're having a fight, we'll just start saying potatoes, and we'll say in a really weird voice, like, taters, let's taters, pressure. And it's just,
So it cuts.
it's just really fun.
Cuts through the tension. It's fun. Do you guys say that? What does Samwise say? He says, "Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a real goofy part of the movie. That's fun.
Actually, my brother, he had never seen the movie, but he knew the scene, so we would laugh about it. He finally watched the movie, and it was in it, and he was like, "That's actually in the movie?" And he got so excited.
Well, your brother sounds like an amazing candidate for explorations with Leslie Tanner, even just with that little anecdote.
Yeah. And we also bond over, we say pomme de terre to each other, which means potato in French.
Wow. So potato is sort of a spiritual, a coagulant in your family, an adhesive keeping you together, but a coagulant in sort of when there's a wound, hemorrhaging, the potato is there to dry that blood, to close the wound, to aid in healing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We bond over potatoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Emily, I'm so glad that you called to share these last two on your list.
You know what? I'm glad too. And I'm sorry I hung up during your jazz. I loved it. I got charged on my phone because I'm in Canada. So
No worries. I understand. I completely understand. No worries. Don't waste that. Don't waste those anytime minutes. Now, listen, it's not to keep you all night, but a final message, maybe to rebut our last caller, Phil Z, who, kind of just came in his sort of trademark stupor and saying potatoes are bullshit. Any response, any rebuttal to his claim that potatoes are stupid?
I had a thought about that, and I'm curious, about the people who don't call, what they think. So I thought maybe we could have a little poll about who hates potatoes and who loves them. And we could even go as far as saying males and females. I'm just curious about that. Obviously, females love potatoes, but...
Now, I think the girlies are going to come out for the potatoes for sure. Girlies really come out for starch in general. And I think the fellows, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Probably definitely swing in favor of potatoes as a whole. I wish I could get a gender, age, and racial demographic breakdown of the vote itself. But Twitch only gives me so much information. But let's do it. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll at the end of the night, positive or negative on potatoes.
Oh, and we could do a poll on what the best potato is.
Yeah, I'm honestly more interested in that one than the first one because everyone's going to say yes. It's potatoes lovers are going to win. Phil
Yeah,
was just kind of.
To be honest, like Phil's opinion is not right.
Yeah.
Like potatoes are great. Everyone loves them.
He's just tugging his pug out there. He's not really. I don't believe him. So let's we'll do the form of potato poll. Now, listen, Emily, it's been beautiful speaking with you. I really appreciate your tenacity tonight to share your story about potatoes.
Thank you. And I've really enjoyed chatting about potatoes.
Me too. Me too. Namaste to you, Emily.
Can I just say one more thing?
Please.
I think that tonight, like the vibe is just the vibrations of everyone is so high. I feel like my vibrations have risen also. So like this program is actually working, which is awesome. So there you go.
I love that. I absolutely love hearing that. There's nothing in this world that makes me feel more energized and enthusiastic than statements like you just shared with us tonight. I'm so happy to hear that the program is having an effect on your life, and I'm so excited to see where it goes from here.
It's great. Okay, well, namaste to you and everyone else. Namaste.
Of course. Namaste, Emily. Have a wonderful evening.
You too. Good night.
Good night. Great to speak to Emily. Namaste. Beautiful. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. This is Borealis Black.
Borealis Black. Namaste to you. The girlies are running the show tonight. Phil Z with a communal vision. I'm looking for a bideo or a bidetto.
I don't know what that is.
Yep, I don't know what that is either. Phil, thank you so much. Appreciate the perspective and for supporting the program. Cherish, namaste. Blessings. I just saw your name pop up. I know you've been here for a second, but it's good to see you. Now, Borealis Black, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I think the topic this evening is important.
It is. It is. It
should be
absolutely
spoken
is.
about.
A nutritional powerhouse, and just so happens to be everybody's favorite vegetable. Talk to me real briefly. What if you had to give me a little a little short story about the role that potatoes play in your life? What would you tell me? Give me a little rundown.
Well, potatoes is just such a staple. I think even people that aren't they can't do the gluten or whatever, they can still have potatoes. If they're vegetarians, they can still have potatoes. And potatoes is like the one thing they make all the better substitutes for other kinds of things. Somehow it's usually made out of potato. But it doesn't work the other way around, though. You can't be like, I'm going to make this thing taste like potato, and it's not potato. Like, it's going to suck. It's going to absolutely suck. So I think it's versatility for me. You can put it with just about everything but chocolate. I'm sure somebody's tried to figure that out, but it's pretty versatile.
Crucified Scoob, namaste to you for the raid. Blessings and welcome, Raiders. Wow, we are rich with Raiders this evening. Namaste to you, Crucified Scoob, and welcome to the program, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power that courses through our mind, body, and spirit. Blessings to you all. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. It's wonderful to have you all. Tell me, Crucified, what was the stream like? Was it good? Did you guys get into some fun and some shenanigans over there? Or perhaps was it a negative experience? Maybe it was a bad stream. The chat was uninspired. Maybe you were just I don't know. Sometimes streams can go awry for a variety of reasons. And, and I understand that. I understand that as a streamer. I understand that. Sometimes you just have a combative experience with your chat. You say, fuck you. And they say, fuck you, dude. Right back to you. Phil Z74, every week ask potato, like, and subscribe. Namaste. Crucified Scoob, great stream. I threw 8 interceptions against Texas. So you got your ass tore up. You got butt fucked playing a football video game. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm glad that we could take that loser energy, bring that over here to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, because Leslie Tanner ultimately is a program to stop lying to ourselves about winning. We are not winning. We are not about to start winning. And Lord knows, by the time we get to the end of this journey, we're taking the biggest L of all, death. Dying is for losers, and no one could speak to the veracity of that statement than this caller right here, who is in fact died herself. Isn't that true, Borealis?
This is absolutely true, Leslie.
Absolutely true, and you heard it from the horse's mouth yourself right here in real time. Death is for losers, and we're all headed there. So. Blessings to you. Great to have your energy crucified. Great to even have, especially great to have that sort of loser vibe that you have brought to the community. Blessings to you. I wish every rating streamer could have a story like that. I got my fucking ass handed to me in a football video game. I was playing Fortnite, and some 11-year-old, shot me through the forehead and teabagged my dead body. Things like that. That's the kind of energy that I'd like to cultivate here. And namaste, a safety for losing. Blessings. Let's see. Communal vision coming in from Phil Z. It's probably really good. Borealis, how man potatoes can you eat?
Oh man, potatoes. Is that like the Hungry Man potato thing and in those TV dinners?
Don't know. You up to you. You get to interpret that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. With Phil, it's tough.
Those I could eat quite a few, but like if it's like how many, like I was like a big baker, probably just the one. I do like sweet potatoes also.
Yeah, sweet potatoes are good. I enjoy sweet potatoes. Now that's a divisive topic. It's sweet potatoes. We very lightly touched on sweet potato, and it was like touching the third rail. The community came alive.
They really did.
Didn't they? Yeah. So in some for, some against. Now, I take it you're in support of sweet potatoes. Can you speak on that for us?
Well, one thing that I was thinking is this has all got me thinking that we should be way more wary of the Russians, because those people can make fucking anything out of potatoes.
Right. Okay.
Right. Or any root vegetable, really, for that matter. I mean, like beets and potatoes and onions, and they could probably make like a rutabaga fucking vodka. They're very resourceful, and that shouldn't be ignored. I think our defenses are down.
When you're supporting potato, what are you supporting? Are you supporting our enemies? That's something to keep in mind.
It is. I mean, potatoes in the wrong hands could be deadly.
And we were just talking about
guns,
that. We were just talking about that. Like imagine, that we Mother Nipplebottom brought up a really interesting point earlier that green potatoes, unripe potatoes in the nightshade family can actually poison you and kill you.
Wow.
And that immediately, the first thing I think of when I think of that is, the nightmare scenario, something that, hopefully none of us have to see, sort of an indiscriminate mass shooting. But imagine one of those young men, right? One of those sort of like, mind-controlled MK Ultra, like kind of, traumatized, maybe a little autistic from, they're, getting fucked up by some FBI agent, getting groomed by an FBI agent on Discord. And rather than a gun before they go into, the mall or the grocery store or whatever, they go in, the FBI agent clicks them on, gives them some green potatoes, and goes to an elementary school with that sort of thing.
Yeah, you got to be ready for anything.
You got to be ready for anything. You got to be ready for it. I love that. Resilience. Phil Z74. Hey, Borealis, are you like a potato but super hot?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Sure. That's a good enough answer for me. Psyduck with a gun says, I burned my penis by trying to ejaculate into a baked potato because I didn't apply enough butter. Butter ratio is key. Namaste. Well, that's interesting. That's good to know.
Butter does have a lower burning point, though, than olive oil or even a vegetable oil. So it depends on what kind of heat you're trying to bring.
Yeah, that's true.
you might need to change your lubricant.
Yeah, heat inside that potato, but then also the heat from the friction. Like how fast are you gonna fuck this potato?
Yeah,
You could-
steam burns the worst.
Steam burns the worst. God damn. Sometimes you say shit, Borealis, and it's like engraved in a tablet immediately. It's like etched into some granite. Steam burns the worst. It just feels heavy. Communal vision from Sociopathogen. It's fascinating that potato cultivation started in the Andes Mountains thousands of years ago, and it took Russians like 20 minutes to figure out how to make booze out of them.
Right? Exactly. Don't turn your back on those fucking people. I'm telling you.
They're like MacGyver for getting fucked up.
There's not much to do out there.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess just same goes with Eastern Europeans. You know, I link them both in my head. You know?
Yeah.
There's just not a whole lot to do. And so, namaste. Arcturus North, have a wonderful evening. Namaste to you. Get some sleep. Thanks for spending so much time with us. Phil Z with another really good question. Hey Borealis, are you sexier than Jen? Asking for a bud.
I think that depends on your type. Honestly, I think Phil, you've probably seen what both of us look like, so you have to be the judge, I guess.
Yeah, you can make the call yourself, Phil. Yeah, I don't know.
I do have a question for Phil.
Sure.
He seems to be very anti-potato, but then he seems to be kind of, he can be talked into it. So I'm trying to figure out where his line is. So my question is, Phil, if you were a dog and somebody was trying to give you a pill that you needed, if they put like cheesy mashed potatoes on the pill, would that make you eat the pill? Or would you just be like, no, spit the shit out?
Yeah. Now there's something, huh? There's something to chew on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you like how much?
A little shout out to. I'm sorry. What's that, Leslie?
No, I was gonna say, how much like a dog are you? like if we wrap your little.
He'd eat the shit out of that pill. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We knew that,
nobody really believed all that anti-potato propaganda.
Not even for a minute. I knew you were trolling, Phil.
Misinformation.
But Pierogi, I think, should call in because you're like starch stuffed with starch. Like I think we need to hear something from that corner.
Yeah, I would love to. Pierogi University. Unfortunately, you're gonna be our final caller for the night. We're hitting that time. I'd love to speak.
I'm honored and blessed.
Yeah, you're the one taking us home tonight. Now, Borealis, concerning potatoes, give us what's your favorite? If you had to pick one, as like, this is the one that I get to eat whenever I want for the rest of my life, what form of potato are you going with?
Man. I don't know, man. That's so hard. It's like trying to ask me what kind of air I like to breathe. You can't go wrong with an old scalloped potatoes and ham. That kind of goes up there with the funeral potatoes realm, I think somebody said.
Say that one more time. I got distracted by something that came on the screen.
Sure. I was thinking like some cheesy scalloped potatoes and ham, kind of along the lines of the funeral potatoes. I think.
So sneaking some protein in there. In there. Cheesy scalloped potatoes with ham. That sounds so good.
Yeah, with ham. Maybe like some green onion. Yeah.
And communal vision from Hippocryptomatic. I have things to say about being Irish. I shall not be quotes on this night as a ginger. About being Irish, I shall not be quotes. Listen, that's we should make should we make the phone calls shorter?
Yeah.
I think maybe because a lot of people want to call and sometimes they don't get time to call in.
You're so popular. It's so hard to get time with you. I feel a little guilty, but not guilty enough to not keep calling.
I know. everybody wants to speak to the guru, and I cannot. I can't blame them for that. I can't blame them for that. And when people get upset, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you goddamn want? You want a less popular guru? Yeah, go ahead. Go find them. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of dickheads, pushing a program that doesn't get any results. They don't have half the charisma. They're going to lead you into a frustrating mound of bullshit, and they're not going to give you any tools on how to get out. It's a completely different situation over here. So let's try that next. Call the goddamn therapy gecko. Call him up. Call the gecko up. Get some very I'd love to see. I haven't seen one person say that the therapy gecko transformed their life.
Never once.
Not even once. Never, not once have I heard this. Okay? Namaste. Well, listen, Borealis, this was really a treat to speak to you. I'm glad that you got in here and called up, and I'm so glad that you specifically could kind of just put a nice little bow tie on the evening for us.
It's been a pleasure. I'm glad to be home. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste, Borealis. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Good night.
Good night. Phil Z says, I paid many dollars for a tattoo of the guru on my buttock. Looked like shit. That's, it's hard. I think it's partly bad because it's so, it's hard to capture my energy. Paul, let's get this going. It's hard to capture my energy in a painting. A lot of people have tried. A lot of people have tried to paint pictures, draw drawings, and as fun and inspiring as they all are, they don't really capture the essence that I bring. And a lot of people say this. It's not just me. It's my instinct that this happens, but fry, tot, mash, scallop, other. Okay, here we go. Let's get this. Let's get a nice little poll going. Star poll. VJ Cat, I just want to say thank you. You're VJ Cat holds it down. VJ Cat, premier moderator. Absolutely holding it down. I really appreciate that. The poll is open, ladies and gentlemen. About 40 seconds left. Favorite potato? Fried, tater tot, mashed potato, scalloped potato, or other? What's your favorite form? I guess baked. I could put baked, but I didn't. I didn't do that. And that's something you have to sit with. That's something I'm not going to apologize for, and I will never apologize to you. What kind of leader would I be if I? And it's going to get worse. I'm going to do way worse shit to you if you keep hanging out. This is going to get a lot worse. A couple seconds left. Who's on top? Wow, Fries won. So the girlies, they came in hot for the starch. They came in hot for potatoes. And I would say probably mostly women voted in that poll, lauding, putting French fries on top of the pedestal. French fries went out. Namaste, everybody. Oh, blessings. What a blessing it's been to be with you all tonight. I really appreciate your energy, your enthusiasm, your excitement. To watch the progress that each of you have made tonight, as well as every night leading up to tonight, has been an absolute gift from the universe. Leslie Tanner, guys, if you'd like to write me a note, thank you so much. Who did that? Sociopathogen, thank you for reminding me. Socio, you're the man. I really genuinely appreciate that. If you'd like to send me a letter, a postcard, send me a package, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Send me something in the mail. I'll open it on air Namaste to all of you guys. Also, remember, if you're interested in accessing my library of exclusive videos while joining my inner circle, the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com can be accessed by typing !finaljourney into the chat right now, where you'll be greeted with instructions of how to join this very exciting group and access these tools that only a handful of you guys even have the ability to do that, because many of you are poor and can't afford it. And that's just how it's going to go. And as the universe, it contains that if you don't have money, you will not succeed. You are much less likely to succeed, period. Your life will be worse. You will experience more suffering. And by the time you die, it will be for nothing. Your pleasure to suffering ratio will be so much lower, your suffering will be higher, and it'll be just as pointless at the end. So your life's worse, and your children will be stupider. But if you do have a little bit of money to improve your life and the lives of your children, a community of Devoted Light, patreon.com, excellent investment. Namaste to you. This was a very satisfying night. It was indeed, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Namaste to you guys. Let's find somebody to raid. I want to thank my moderators. Like I said, thank my moderators. VJP Cat, always holding it down. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. All my moderators, though, are absolutely crucial to the operation here. Lots of work going on behind the scenes, as well as some brainstorming work for some exciting stuff coming up right around the bend that I can't speak about soon, yet. But also my community of Devoted Light. Namaste to you guys. Every single member of you. You genuinely, if you're looking to support anything that you see on the screen, or see the videos and the other on YouTube or whatever, patreon.com is the best place to do it. They take the lowest percentage out of the money, if you are interested in doing that. If not, if you're here to just kind of huff the vibes, if you're here to put the program to work in your life and enjoy your time here and enjoy it, you should. Namaste. I really cherish you guys. Namaste, you cherish. Blessings to you. I cherish. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Let's find somebody to raid, huh? Who the fuck is up? Who's going? Who's rocking? Ooh, let's do Prague Pro. Guys, Prague Pro is the man. He's very funny. Slap a follow on Prague Pro. Also, and I always say I'm going to fucking do this. Guys, I'm plugging, I'll do a post on Discord, but I'm plugging Prague Pro and Craigulators, moderator for here, started a stream on Friday nights. I forgot what it's called. Ghosts in the something. I don't know if anybody knows. Are you not, Dishman? I'll fix that. Dishman dishes on the $25 level. You're gonna get. He's getting tapes and he's getting he's gonna get on the list. Dishman, I'm not gonna apologize to you. No, they haven't yet. I'm still duping them. I'm duping them over here. I'll fix it. I'm not gonna apologize to you, but I'll fix it. Let's get a nice raid going for Prague Pro, and I'll plug their stream. Yeah, Dishman. Message me, guys. If there's something up with the Patreon, feel free to message me. Ghost Monsters Live. Shout out Ghost Monsters Live. It's a Friday night. Follow Ghost Monsters Live. Let's get a nice little thing going. I love you, Dishman. Blessings to you. I'll rectify that post haste. No worries. Now, guys, it's time to go. It's time to go raid. We got beautiful. Why can't I raid now? I want to raid right now. Make sure this guy stays online. Stay online, dude. Praggy. He did great in Infatuations, by the way. He did great in Infatuations. Guys, yes, VJP Cat, good question. Yes, there's a weekend stream. This Saturday is definite. Is an absolute definite. Honestly, it wrecked my ass. The telethon wrecked my ass more than I ever expected it to. So I'm fully recovered. This Saturday, more details. We're going to do a meditations. We're going to do a ladies' night. It's going to be a very fun night. Meditations leading into a ladies' night with co-host Mish joining us. Yeah, we'll do a ladies' night exploration and a meditation before that. Did I do the raid? See you guys. YouTube, love you. I'll see you guys soon. There's going to be a new YouTube video, like I think maybe tomorrow. We'll see.